Hey, what's up guys? It's Owen here. Today I'm going to be critiquing Jack's 9.74 clock average of 5. Also, sorry Jack that it took me so long to make this video. Okay, so the main thing I noticed is that you didn't actually check the backside, which is a pretty huge issue. If you had, you would have noticed you had this lucky case where the center and edge match up. To take advantage of this, you want to start with this side, the side it's on, you want to start on that side, and with these on the top. Use the UL, line up with that, and then just continue along with your pin order. Unless, that is, you have a bunch of lucky cases on the other side and you think it would be better to start on that side. So you started from this angle. And then you did an X2, which is kind of interesting. I haven't seen anybody do an X2. Everyone I've seen has done an X2 prime. I don't think it's any slower. But you shouldn't have done an X2 at all. Really, you should have just started on this side and then done an X2. But if for some reason you had a bunch of lucky cases on this side, you should have done a Y2, so this is on top, to avoid D moves, and because when this case is on the bottom, it's really bad. Anyways, you match these three up in a line. You never want to be solving into this case, but if it's already solved where you have a line, you can use the both left pins and then the both right pins. But anyway, going along with what you did, the issue with that solve was that you didn't check the backside, which didn't allow you to plan a good solution. On this solve, you actually did check the back, and there were no lucky cases anywhere, so your solution was exactly what I would have done. This time it's the same as last time. You did check the back, but you had no lucky cases. So your solution was exactly what I would have done, except you went the opposite way for corners, but that's fine. That's just what your pin order is. So I'm pretty sure you don't know how to take advantage of lucky cases, because you have this lucky case here. These two edges are both pointing to the same hour, which means if you hold them in the right, you can skip a move. But you did notice those and went to this side and just solved it from here. What you should have done is started like this, match this up, and then you can skip a move. But instead you did. Then you go in here, which if for some reason you do have the lucky case in the bottom left, you can either start with this pin and then use the top right and match all these up like that, or you can just start on the top right. Anyway, what you did, the main issue with that solve was not taking advantage of the lucky case. Okay, on this scramble, as soon as you were done scrambling, you immediately flipped it over, so you didn't actually have time to check this. If you did, you might have noticed that you have this lucky case here. Both edges are pointing to the same hour. You also have a lucky case like that on this. So I'm glad there was one of these scrambles because this is super confusing for a lot of people. Basically, what you want to do is take advantage of both these lucky cases, and you're going to have to modify your pin order a little bit for this. The way I would do this, but there are a ton of different ways you can do this. I would start on this one since the pin's already up, and then I would do a corner flip so that this is in the top right. I can do exactly how my pin order normally is, except I'll do a corner flip instead of an X2. You could also just do an X2 and then start on the DR and line this with these two. But I would do it this way. And corner flip. You solved the scramble in pretty much the worst way possible. You didn't take advantage of this pin skip or any of the lucky cases. You started also in the worst possible position based on the pins because you could push down 3 and push up 1. And you did X2. So overall, I think you should be using more inspection and trying to plan a better solution. And you need to learn how to take advantage of lucky cases on one side as well as lucky cases on two sides. If you run into a lucky case or a combination of lucky cases that you don't know how to solve, you can just DM me on Discord and I'll show you how to do it. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.